yeah, I'm just getting ready. I have to do this. Chicken samosas. Does it hurt to breathe? Right, I'm going. I'm going. I think the song request is live, I'm not sure. You'll have to see. Why does it always take ages up there? I don't know. Wait for people to join. If anybody does join, no one might come and watch me. That would be upsetting. Buddy King left a message 1 minute ago. Hey. Hello. Hello everybody. Start smiling so I get nervous. That's my way of dealing with it. Starting like a bird. Any parents? Cooking on a budget, I know. I need to text Todd actually. Ask him if he'll do me a piece. See if, hey daughter, see who else joins. I'll do this way. Hello all. I don't know how to do these bloody things. Anyway. Chicken samosas to eat. With chicken. Bloody hell. Is Roberto there tonight? Is Roberto there? Roberto. I need my curry powder. Curry powder and garam masala. Indeed. Shout out to Roberto. Hey mom or dad, whichever one it is. Hi Sue. Oh Baba, you're here. Evening Baba, how are you? How is everybody? How are we all? How's everybody's week been? Doing samosas tonight. I keep saying that, but it says it above my head. Samosas. So I don't really need to say that over and over again, really. Hello, Mum. I've said that. I got that right then, look. Above my head it says chicken samosas with company. Like one of them people I've tell her. Great man, one day. Oh, I'll come here. Great man, one more day of work and the holidays for a week. Boost. Sounds good, Barry. Does sound good. Sounds good to moi. I know what I'm going to do. Oh, wait. Just gonna do something. Oh, stop it, stop it. Alright, copy. Baba! What do you press for song request again? What's that? What's them letters you put? I've got a song request. I'm just going to put a song on. I forgot what it is. Is it IS? Right. I've got it. SR. I've got a song request coming up. Tell me if it plays. Right, I'm going to get on with this while you listen to the song. I'm not even on my own. I'm going to get on with this. So for the... Alright, I'm coming. For this recipe, chicken samosas, basically, chicken. But usual chicken samosas, as you know, come in phyllo pastry. And this is my little twist on it, and I do them in tortilla wraps. See how this goes. You like these? It's a little bit different from your everyday, just normal phyllo pastry samosa. Just adds a bit more better of a texture. Can't hear any music. That's not good. Why is that? I don't get that. Can you hear it now? Yeah, these chicken samosas are doing in a tortilla wrap. Little different from your phyllo pastry, but just something I thought of one day, and I think they go really well. And it's the easiest thing you can do, really. All you need is one carrot. All you need is one carrot, chicken, peas, curry powder, and the just garam masala, and that is it, and oil to fry them in, basically. That's it. So I'm just going to put these peas in a bowl of warm water just to defrost them a little. Just in a bit of warm water. I don't want to boil them. I just want them to defrost a little, that's all. What's everybody think of the song? I'm not answering that, Baba, because you're in trouble now. Yeah. It was really requested. I can see him now sat there with his glass of wine, watching his cooking show. I'm on twice a week. With the chicken, you just try to cut it up nice and fine. Like, you know, when you get your Samosas, it's almost a mush, isn't it? So, cut your chicken up like that. I'm going to get myself a bowl to put this in after, so I can store it in there. That should be alright now, it's very low that. Just cut, you don't want to really just shred it if you can. Yeah, it might just be, you want it as a bit of background music, but you don't want it to be, so I'm trying to shout over it. Just took it off SoundCloud this week for some reason, instead of taking it off YouTube, and YouTube it were playing it at a lower volume. But that seems to be alright now. I've turned it right down to 5, just so there's a bit of background music. So if anybody enters, and there's a silent moment, it's not like, well, it's not going off yet. So yeah, we're supposed to be having snow over Easter. That's nice for everybody. I am actually going to get the oil. Just come in. What's in here? A fire in the kitchen. Don't know what that would do under there. And that wasn't a magic trick either, for anybody thinking. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Totally forgot what I was saying. That's what I did. Oh yeah, Buddy saw some things on TV. These, I don't know if you've seen them, it's called Curry on Cooking. And it's, they make their own like herbs and spice mix and stuff like that, I presume, to everything. I had a quick look, but I messaged them. This company, they're based in Yorkshire, I believe. Buddy might be able to tell you more. But I messaged them, and I got a message back yesterday. I was chatting away to him for a long time, the bloke who was emailing me. They're sending me some of their products to cook with. I told them all my social links. Because some of them do check you out first. I suppose anybody could phone up. I suppose anybody could, Derby, from Derby. I suppose anybody could turn up and email them and just say, oh, I cook, I've got this, I've got that, I've got this. Can I have some free samples sending me? I'll put them on my social media, and they haven't got no social media. So I presume they've had a look, and I don't know, they might tune in and have a watch, I don't know yet. The bloke I was talking to said nice. For this I'm just going to use 3.5 chicken breasts, I think I've used. And all you're doing is chopping it up small. If you can do it in a food processor won't be that good really. suppose you could, if you blitzed it quickly and then just kept pulsing it instead of smashing it to pieces. But you do want bits of chicken in it as well, so if you do try this, and I suggest you do, then it is worth the time just doing this. Spice Sisters, see, there we are. I emailed them and they actually thought that they'd done the email at first because I got nothing. And then I got an email back off a guy called Naheem. And he started to explain everything I did, everything they did, and if I'd looked them up, and I said yeah. My partner's mum seen it on TV, and because of what I do, she'd told me about you, so I'd be interested in getting some free stuff, and I'll advertise for you on my channels, so there we go. So they should be coming soon, the red post now, he said. I bet they'll probably be here after bank holiday weekend, if I'm honest. Get the gas on, you want a glug oil in there, in your pan, can you see that? Just, where's that? Put it there like that, yeah, you can see that. When that heats up, you carrot in first. You don't put your carrot in first. You only want first. At first, you want a teaspoon of curry powder in there. That's at first. Put more in. And this is just to flavour the oil. And just a touch of garam masala. Dog's getting lippy. Winston's getting lippy in there. Can't see anybody talking. The Spice Sisters. Who's requested this? When the oil's heating, you just want to flavour the oil with this really. Get that mixed through the oil, all the spices. That's why it's heating up, you can smell it coming off now. Then you carrot in. Get all that mixed in really well. You don't want to cook the hell out of the carrots as well because you want a bit of crunch from it. I'm going to put the oh nice outside of home that. Forgot about this. I need to go over to there. Don't want to cook the hell out of it. Put your peas in, like that. Olive on the floor. We've got an escapee. Go in the bin. See, this is what I mean, your peas are going to get cooked in this. It's actually so quick to knock up. The longest part of it really is cooking the chicken. Are you still there, Baba? Is everybody still there? Or have you all thought he's crap and grim? Give them 2 or 3 minutes in the herbs and spices and then goes your chicken. I'm going to leave it out for the time being. See if I've got enough. This should be actually enough for what I need. Give everything a good mix. Now when everything's together, I like these really, I don't know if this is a word, but curry. So I'm going to add 1 heated tablespoon of curry powder. Garam masala in Indian cooking is just a must. And quite a bit of garam masala. And again, stir everything in. Make everything a massive mix. You can have some chopped onions in here if you wanted. What you wanted. Doesn't really matter. What you're trying to do is cook the curry powder. You cook the edge off it because it can be quite. Well, if you stick curry powder in your mouth, you'll know it's accurate. These are going to be your shells. These. And then you're going to fry them. Turn the chopping board over so it's dry. Now, what you're looking for is something like that, if you can see. You're just chopping the edges off, down the middle. Now people might say, well, you're wasting all outside bits. Well, so no I'm not, because I use them for breadcrumbs for something else, you see. Waste not, want not. Give that a stir. This might seem odd to you, but a drop of water just to loosen things up and just to coat everything. It's going to evaporate, but at first it's just going to loosen up and make sure everything cooks well. Right, so what you want to do, look where you're going to go, about there, get rid of that. You want to be about that big, so yeah, let's go there. Now you can use, if you're on a diet, wholemeal. Now all that goes to breadcrumbs. Just wait for it to put it in a bag that can breathe, wait for it to go stale, and then breadcrumbs. So you've just got now individual wraps for your samosas. Now I love these. I think they're very nice. I really do. They should be cooked out. It's going to be quite short this stream, thinking about it. Because that's nearly done. So, and then we've just got to cook them. Well, I might do actually, seeing as I'm here, seeing as I've got it. Don't look at this because this is bad. Let's start putting them in. Cheap chopped onion. Yeah, I suppose it's good. So yeah, you're right. I suppose it's good. Not always. Yeah, you're right. I suppose every single time you can't do a. This is a random number, but you can't do a set like 8 hour, 2 hour stream, or a set half an hour stream, or a set an hour stream, or whatever. You've got to really, different dishes take different amount of time, so there's no you can do. I think my dad signed in at first and started talking. Was that my dad talking? Was that my dad talking at first? Oh, that one, mum's got Alzheimer's. She's forgot. Hi Leslie. Hi Leslie. Hi Leslie. Hi Leslie. Hi Jill. Was my dad watching before? My dad looked at it. Good to meet time slots. So I've already read that and replied, didn't I? It is. You can't set it to a certain time because every meal takes a different certain amount of time, so you can't really pick on that, can you? Really enjoyed when you made these last Christmas. I remember that actually. Not last Christmas, Christmas before. I think it were. But yeah, when you get Samosa, because they feel up here, so they're really crunchy, which I like. But with these, they do get a hard outer shell, but the inside stays like a wrap does. Like when you eat it, it stays that. I can't explain what I mean, but I know what I mean. They're nice. I'll bring that. I think that is done that disappearing act. Is that one full? No. Get the oil full, on full at the back, and then I'll show you how to make these samosas. Oh. Alright. Thought I forgot how to do them then. We'll have to chop these one by one because they're not all the same size. Someone at Tesco, someone at Asda's not making these wraps same size. Need sacking. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. What has been a what am I going to say then? What am I going to say something? There's no Americans, that's why I can't ask if Finger were in here. Impressive, thank you. If Chaos were in here, I could ask him about this. Mississippi Mud, Alabama Rat, or whatever it is. He lives in Canada though, so we might not know. I mean, everybody gets overexcited. There's always someone who's just going to kill somebody, isn't there? Right, they're definitely done now. Just waiting for me oil to heat up. I've turned the heat off the oil. That weren't impressive, were it? Take the bucket of garlic out. Which means we'll have to then move that back a bit more. If that works out, we should be alright. There we are, perfect. So letting this cool down a bit. Just chicken mix. So in there, if you've just tuned in, we've got chicken, carrot, peas, onion, curry powder, garam masala, all to make our chicken samosas. I can see it, thank you. I need to know sometimes, it's hard to try and see, it's really small over there. Jill sent an attachment. Attachment is Jill sent. I don't know what Jill sent. I haven't got Facebook on my iPad, Mum. What you're waiting for is this to just cool down a tiny little bit. This is what we cooked Fraser's chips in on Saturday. Well, he wanted chips. There were no way we were going to have anything else but chips. Chips and chili con carne. I hope you can see in that. I hope it's not too misty, smoky, steamy. And now all you're going to do, move on to the samosas, because that should be of temperature. To check if it's of temperature, chuck a bit of the samosa in, the bit of the tortilla in. Not quite yet, that needs to come up a bit more temperature wise. I want it, get the old thermometer in. I wanted it to be around 170, 180. I'll leave my thermometer like that, I can't hold it all day, can I? I'll be here forever. Well, hopefully not forever, but... Oh, it's going up, we're at jam. Next is hard bowl stage, then it's hard crack. Then caramel. What I will start doing is for sealing, you can do it with water, but you really want to do it with egg, because egg adds that seal of approval. 2 eggs. Bin. Where's my bin? Where's your bin? I've been to China. Where's your wheelie bin? I've wheelie been to China. Get these eggs and beat the eggs. This is just to seal the outside. This is just to seal the samosas, really. That's all you want that for. It's like when you're doing pasta. If you're making pasta, which next week, that's about right. Next week, I think what I'm going to do is, let me come back on camera and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do next week is the first meal I ever cooked for Laura. And it's mushroom tortellini. Make the pasta, the mushroom sauce to go inside. It's not much of a sauce actually, because you don't want the sauce, because then that'll bust through the pasta. But it was lovely. I tried to impress. Not with these. 1. You want a spoon. You fold one side, as you can see there, fold the inner side over to the other side. I start making Paper airplanes. I remember her telling me about you making your own pasta. Yeah, I did. I made pasta. She used to. I can remember she was like, "Oh, I fancy some lemon meringue, some meringue." So I said, "I'll make some meringue. You don't have to go and buy it." So I made some meringue, and she was like, "Oh wow, oh wow." I'm gonna get told off after this. I'm gonna get bollocked. Anyway, it was delicious. Oh, I'm not gonna get bollocked. But yeah, I thought I'd make some pasta and then make the mushroom tortellini or tortellini, whichever one to put it. But yeah, your tortilla on the board, fold. It depends which hand you are. What you do now is push them together like that. Then, on the chopping board, or whatever you're working on, give this spare bit a brush, all the way up to the corners, like that. If you wanted to, I do, it's completely up to you. I then chop that bit off. Push to make sure you're sealing it. Don't really matter if everything's perfectly sealed, but you do want to get quite a decent-ish seal. Now that's one. I'll get through the rest, but I'm going to need this at the ready. Hey people, welcome to my task, me reading me again. Robert's very quiet tonight, isn't he? That's here. Some people like to lurk, so I'm not calling names out. But anybody who's here, if you do want to leave a follow or talk in chat, that would be highly appreciated. Everybody's friendly here. He keeps saying no, don't. He keeps saying no, don't put that. that sounds like my mum. Everything my dad was to write. No, Gabby, don't put that. Let me just think about this. Let me just think about it. Sorry, Mum. Again, if anybody's missed that and they've only just joined, like I say, do talk in chat, everybody's friendly, do drop me a follow. That's highly appreciated. Get your wrap. What we've done is we've cut the sides off and trimmed the tops. Fold one corner over like that. A little bit thinner these actually. I might chop edge off. Or just carry on going. Brush. Brush, 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 brush. All over. Someone's kicking off on camera, I think. It might be better for you, actually, before you roll over them, check how much you need and just cut that bit off. And then you can do a bit of any other trimming after, like that. Seal them up. The egg seal, when it hits the hot oil, instantly cooks. So, let me try trimming one of these and let me see how it turns out. Trim them down a tiny bit more. Try that. Fold over once, fold over twice. Create yourself a pocket. Fill it up. Pat it down. And you've got a nice filled samosa. See there better? Just that little trim there has made it a lot better. So what I'm going to do is show me bald head. I'm going to trim it there. Fold it up there, much better. Where's my pastry brush? Just that little bit off the edge has made them so much, a little bit smaller but easier. Yeah, my mum's like that. She's always, Gary, don't put that. Wait, Gary, let me think about this. Fold over. I'll go through these as quick as I can so we can get them finished. I'm trimming these off bit by bit, a little bit, because they were a bit too wide. But last time I did huge ones, so for this time I'm not. Why is that one wrong? Something wrong there. Create the pocket. This is the mundane bit, going through all these. I want enough to put on the end picture that I take, so I'm going to have to go through this. What's the weather like where everybody is? Here it's rainy. Raining, should I say. That's bad English now. Next. I have to keep watching for. I haven't got any speak. Well, I have. I've got speakers upstairs, but I ain't got any here. So sometimes I have to. I have to keep looking up because it doesn't ding if anybody follows me in my ear, like it usually does when I used to do a bit of gaming. So I have to keep looking at that and making sure I've not ignored anybody. So I wouldn't want to do that. Can't wait for this company to deliver stuff that they're sending me. I'm going to be happy to cook with that. I love Indian food. I think I've got a funny feeling they're got no better to do. I don't get it though, because I said this to one of the blokes who sometimes I talk to when I'm having a game. And I said it to my dad. Are people still handing out bald jokes because I'm bald? Yeah. I don't get why people are still trying to hand out their jokes. Should have left him there, he might have donated to me. Alright, donate, support. Things like that tend to, they don't upset me for my reason. They don't upset me because I'm bald. I know when I turn around like this, there's a big shine on my head. Or for likes, I'm bald. But it's no big deal, is it? Do you know what I mean? People have got it a lot worse, but what it upsets me for, comments like that, it's something that kills somebody on a daily basis. So why would you want to take the piss out of something like that? It just seems... Call me bold, call me anything you want. Names are just names, it's a word, it cannot hurt me. It's just a word, names do not hurt you. I know everybody can't think like that, but that's how I think, it's just a word, so it can't hurt me, so why would I be bothered? Just bizarre. Anybody who's just joined and fancy having a proper chat instead of one that we got on trying to insult something that shouldn't be took the piss out of, drop a message in the room, drop me a follow. That one's gone wrong. I'll get these on in a minute. These will be on for you. I trimmed that a bit too short. Yeah, it just seems odd that people want to come into the room and try and take the mickey out of something that shouldn't be took the mickey out of, really. Like I said, call the old names under the sun, it doesn't really interest me. It's a word. I know I'm hot. This is the last one. In fact, I'm going to have to do some more after. I'll show you what I've gone through so far and then we'll get these cooked off for you. So anybody that's still here watching, or anybody that's new here watching, drop a message, here's a chat, say hello. You know you want to. SpongeBob will appear on screen waving if you follow me with your name. I mean, if that's not enough, to get you to follow, then I don't know what is. Right, all these are done. I could make more, and I probably will make more later. I'm just going to get rid of rubbish for now and do these for you because I've got enough for my picture. And I've got enough to show you how good they are. And that's all I want to do. Show you how good these are. Just give me a second and let me clear up. Clear up as in just move things away to the side. Right, when you're cooking, I know you might not want to hear this and I know some people know. When you're cooking, always put it in hot oil, always put it in and push it away, like that. Put it in and push it away. Put it in and push it away. I see the message. Concentrate on your stream, Ricky, and do not waste your breath. Or time or such discussing our lives. I'm not asked. I couldn't hear two flying beep. I think Barry's gone to take David to bed. He's disappeared. I really could not care less what they say or anything. Like I say, it's a word. They don't take long to cook these at all because all you're doing is crisping the outer skin out, the outer tortilla. That one in and away. If you do it towards you, I've actually done it to myself when I worked in the kitchen. No one told me, and I should have thought about it myself really. And I just dropped it and it splashed all over me. But you just put it in and push away. And these are done. As easy as that. I'll put one on here so you can see it. And I'll put the others on the draining board just for the time being. And then I can get them in a picture and get them on the chopping board for you. In, away. In, away. That's it. Keep these coming along and we'll have them done. I need a plate really, don't I? Aha! I bought this myself. You are watching the MasterChef. I like MasterChef though. It's the best TV on, best show on TV by far. I like watching Celebrity Bake Off as well. That's funny. Lee Mack ran it last night, and I think he's dead funny. I'm not used to kids. Nah, I'm only kidding. Kids are easy to look after for a weekend. And then I can give them back. So here, have them back. No, they're alright with me. I'm not saying wavelength, so it's alright. Nah, I'm only joking with that. I just I don't like kids, but only when you can, like I say, when you can give them back. So, he is MasterChef. Exactly, Leslie. She doesn't know, does she? Turn this gas off. I'll get the chopping board out for you. I'll get these on the chopping board, one outside. I'll cut one open for you actually, that one that's been cooling for ages. I'll move this hot oil to the side. And the oil spillage there. Right, where's my serrated knife? That's master chef. Can you see? Can I see that? Can you see that? Amazing. You're going to love these and they're easy to shut together. Put that one in there. Make myself look posh. I need to fill my basket. Didn't I? Can they be seen? Looks delicious, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll hold this up to camera. Anybody that's just tuned in, these are my chicken and vegetable samosas. And they come in a tortilla wrap. Basically, they're chicken and vegetable tortillas. But my take on it is I do them in tortilla wraps. And that leaves the outside crispy. And the inside nice and fluffy still and a bit doughy, which is what I like. Seasoned with curry powder for that authentic taste. The recipe is in my blog, which is down below. If anybody's just joined. If you've just joined, give me a follow because I'll be back on Sunday, 8 PM UK time. And coming up, I'll be cooking. I'm getting delivery off a company that's going to send me some of their stuff so I can cook with it and advertise for them. So that'll be chicken tikka masala and balti. Lovely. I'm going to do some Caribbean food, I think, as well, because I like Caribbean food. Where's Babacan? I like Caribbean food, so I think I'm going to do some jerk chicken sometime. I like hot and spicy, and they do it hot and spicy. And that's the recipe for today. It is in my blog. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for being here. And thanks for coming back. And I hope you have a good weekend coming. And enjoy yourselves. But for now, this is me over and out. Thanks for watching.